He sold my cabin over dinner. Then the feds ringed the doorbell. You sold my cabin. He said it like it was a joke, chewing his steak, smirking. It was old, useless. I laughed. Soft. Then I told him, slowly, you sold what, exactly? He tapped his phone like a man who'd already counted the cash. The place on Lake Marlowe. I signed the papers. It's gone. He expected anger. Tears. Begging. What he didn't expect was the sound of distant sirens, and the way his smile cracked when his name lit up the caller ID. Special Agent Morales. I've kept secrets from him for years. Not because I like secrets. Because some truths have teeth. The cabin was more than cedar walls and a worn fireplace. Years ago, after a long and dangerous season, I made a choice. I turned the place into a safe house for an ongoing federal investigation. I kept the key, the logs, and the quiet promise that anything that happened there would be handled above our small town's gossip and his heavy-handed decisions. When he sold it without my consent, he didn't just sell wood and nails. He sold evidence, sanctuary, and a thread tied straight to men who don't like surprises. So I smiled across the table and let him relish his victory. Then I called the man in charge. By the time dessert arrived, 2 black SUVs rumbled into the driveway. Agents in plain coats filled our living room while my husband's jaw worked like a trap. He tried to laugh it off. There's a mistake. But the buyer of the cabin? An eager developer, right? Wrong. He was an undercover agent. He'd been feeding my husband staged offers for months to see if greed would overtake conscience. It did. You attempted to transfer federally protected property, Agent Morales announced. You obstructed an active investigation. He produced copies of forged signatures, a half-finished wire transfer, and my husband's account logs, neat little footprints from years of small secret sales. My husband's face went the color of bad plastic. The room held its breath. My son, who had no idea his father had a second ledger of cash, stared as if a movie had eaten his life. Here's the unexpected knife. I never wanted him humiliated. I wanted him sober. The agents were ready with cuffs, but I stepped forward and said, "Not today." I negotiated not with charity, but with leverage. He would sign over any assets hidden in his name, enter a treatment program, and relinquish any claim to the cabin. He would make amends to the people his secret deals had hurt. In exchange, I'd ask prosecutors for leniency and recommend diversion. He signed, trembling, and the man who had sold my memories back over crisp paper understood finally. The cost of calling someone's home useless. The cabin. It stays a safe house. The investigators thanked me with a nod and a promise. No more surprises. If you love this, hit subscribe. The one rule I live by when people try to sell what you love: don't be afraid to make them answer for it.